Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today we're looking at part 4 of my mini-series I'll Be Back, the Terminator Files, and we're looking at Terminator Salvation today. Okay, just before we start, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I'd appreciate if you could subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload a video. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and leave us a comment if you wish. Right, so on to the film. Terminator Salvation came out in 2009. It was rated 12 and it ran for 1 hour and 58 minutes. Short description of the film. John Connor finds out about Skynet's new project, a powerful new model T-800 that can wipe out the human race. Subsequently, he decides to lead an army against these destructive machines. So the UK release date for this was the 3rd of June 2009. The director was McG. The budget for the film was $200 million, and it took $371.4 million at the box office, so it did make a small profit. The cast included Christian Bale, starring as John Connor, Sam Worthington as Marcus Wright, Moon Bloodgood, Blair Williams, Bryce Dallas Howard as Kate Connor, Anton Yelchin as Carl Reese, Helen Bonham Carter as Serena Corgan, and Jada Grace as Star. So what did I think of this film? Yeah, I enjoyed this one. It was a very different take on the previous 3 films. Arnold Schwarzenegger I don't think he actually starred in this one. There was like a cameo, and I think it was a computer generated image of him at the end of this film. So he didn't star. He wasn't in the cast lineup. So the main 2 characters was Christian Bale and Sam Worthington, and yeah, it's more about the story of John Connor, this one, and set in sort of, well, the times of when sort of the earth was ravaged and the Terminators are rife around the world, and etc. And yeah, it gave us a real good look into sort of that future world, which we hadn't really sort of seen in the previous films. So yeah, I really liked it. So a very different feel to this one. Yeah, enjoyable. I would have quite liked to have seen a sequel to this, because I thought it sort of set up a new kind of direction to the franchise, but it didn't happen. But yeah, an enjoyable film nonetheless. Okay, so what we're showing today is a kimchi DVD slipbox with contents, and the Steelbook is actually a UK release that we got. When I picked this up on eBay, it didn't come with the Steelbook, so I kind of sort of made a hybrid version. On the front of the plastic sleeve, there's a little sticker there: Terminator Salvation Kimchi DVD exclusive number 27. Okay, so on the front of the slip box, there's like a nice glossy finish. You've got the character of John Connor, and then on the back you've got Marcus Wright, who's played by Sam Worthington. Then on the spine you've got the title, and this is embossed, which is quite nice. Same with the top, there's a bit of embossing on there as well. And just on the bottom, now again it says Region A on there. I I don't have the sort of the steelbook that was inside here, but as I say, it's region B. I don't know, it's locked. It may be region 3. I haven't looked at this for a little while, but so yeah. So if we get the contents out, so you just nice sort of rigid case, this one. We get the steelbook, and I've got a lenticular there that I actually picked up on eBay. There's the skull there, and a nice image of the sort of overhead kind of view that sort of makes up the skull. It's quite nice, this. It's not a brilliant lenticular, this one, but it was I think it's a custom made one that somebody's made at some point, but yeah, I like the image on there. And then you got that great image there of really clever design, this one. Spine and the back, sort of the factory scene where the Terminators are being created. And on the inside you've got the Blu-ray disc, and tech specs on the UK edition, special features. It's another Sony release. It's ABC region, so it's going to be good quality, this one. Don't think there's a 4K of this come out yet, but I'm sure there will be at some point, and you can pretty much expect it's going to be a good release if it's from Sony. Take the disc out, and then we've got some really nice sort of imaging in sort of the factory image there on the inside. So yeah, that's a nice sort of UK steelbook. I believe it did come with rating stickers on the front, but I've taken those off. This one comes with a nice book. Back image there. Just quickly go through this. Nice images from the film. So this is in Korean, possibly, I'm not sure. I think at the end it's in English. I think it's sort of half split. That was quite cool, this sort of huge Terminator sort of scene with a petrol station. If you haven't seen this film, I'd highly recommend watching it. It's very entertaining. Very different sort of feel to all the other Terminators, in my opinion. And yeah, here we go, some sort of English text there. So if you want to pause, you can read. Very gritty, this one. Sort of gritty feel to it, you know. But yeah, I quite enjoyed this one. I think this came out around about the same time as he'd starred in Avatar, so he was quite sort of hot property at the time. Didn't really sort of see him in anything. I think he's returning for the Avatar sequels, which we'll get one day, however many parts there's going to be, but yeah, he's not really done much since sort of the, well, sort of 2000, about 10 years ago now. So yeah, that's a nice book. And then you get the little sort of card that you get with a lot of these premium releases, and this was 800 copies. This one was 783. Obviously mine's not complete because it didn't come with a steelbook, but it's still nice to have. And there's a nice image, and slightly different sort of motto here: we fight back rather than I'll be back. So yeah, it's nice. And then you get some little sort of art cards. On the back it's all the same sort of image, Terminator Salvation. That one there. Yep, all the same. And then you get some little art cards as well. Sort of image on the back. Again, the quality on there is it's not the best. It's okay, but sort of, yeah, it'd be nice if they were glossy. It's still nice to have these sort of extras in these sets that you don't get in the standard releases if you're a fan of the films. That's a nice one. And that's the last one. So there we go, just a closer look at this edition of Terminator Salvation with the UK steelbook that we got. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Take care, and I'll be back for part 5 when we look at Terminator Genesis in this little mini series of the Terminator films. See you next one, guys. Bye now.